Some of you may be asking, why am I remaking this video again? Honestly, I can't watch the entire video without cringing badly. Some of the things I said shows that I had no clue about Miles Morales. I admit, when Miles Morales came out, I had no clue Miles had electric powers that can fry anyone with a single sap. I had no clue he has invisible powers. Playing this game on the PS5 over and over made me like Miles Morales Spider-Man so much more. Made me understand it a lot more. Not only will I be more fair about the critique in this game, but the quality in terms of graphics, frames, mic quality, and scripts will be astronomically better than the previous video. So we have to start this video with a merit. Look at this guy trying to pick up a double-seated couch from the side. That's a fine way to hurt your back. You know, I remember saying by the end of the game, Miles Morales Spider-Man will definitely be along the original Spider-Man on that same wall. To no one's surprise, I was right. So obvious.
Hey, is Teo's Bodega around here?
Yeah, bright yellow sign down the block. Can't miss it.
You really didn't see it right in front of you?
How are you drinking?
Very, very carefully. Okay, go time.
Helix 2 en route with heavy payloads.
Copy, Helix 2. We've got you on scope.
This is a big operation.
It's gotta be. Hundreds of felons escaped from the raft last year. Now it's time to move them back in. Police aren't taking any chances, especially not with our guest of honor.
Getting a lot of interference here.
One of those guys who helped Doc Ock is in there?
Think so. Could be Vulture, could be Scorpion, could be someone bigger. Okay, we got a problem. Hold back, Miles. Let me take...
I got this, Pete. Don't worry.
Oh, no!
It's secure.
You're drifting, Helix 2.
We have a weight imbalance.
Corrected 236.
Rudder's unresponsive. Brace for impact. Helix 2 going down.
Helix 2 is going down.
Brace, brace, brace! Helix 2 is down. No casualties.
Yeah, right. Look at all those people in the way. You're telling me not one of them was hurt by this? Not only that, but we see this giant container holding Rhino literally crushing that police car. You're going to tell me that the cops in that car are still alive? Okay, also apparently the car was driving on its own. This is a way to make the game rated T, but come on now.
Got this. Just need to contain it before... Before that happens.
Hello, tiny spiders.
Sorry, but a truck that is made out of titanium that is meant to hold prisoners much stronger than someone like Captain America shouldn't break so easily. Now, unless these prisoners had access to weapons, there's no way any of them should have weapons.
Spider-Man, you good? Pete.
Okay, let's go back to the previous game. Peter was more than capable of handling not only Rhino but Scorpion at the same time. This is a year prior to that fight. Peter is more experienced, especially since he's been dealing with so many foes ever since he got bit. How is Rhino beating Peter this badly? I know, Insomniac wants to give Miles his own shine, but nerfing Peter is not the way to do it. Oh, so now Peter wants to wake up, right when Miles finished fighting Rhino. What a coincidence.
Guys? Wow, just... wow.
Simon Krieger, head of R&D at Roxxon Energy.
Oh, so you appear out of nowhere stating you're the head of a massive company? Yeah, I also remember watching this for the first time on a share play with a buddy of mine, and my first words were, yeah, you're definitely not the bad guy in this game. Again, I wasn't surprised at all.
Tear down for a build. But, looks like you beat us to it. I wanted to thank you, both of you. Taking down Rhino? Solo?
First of all, you weren't there. How do you know Miles did it solo? Also, Rhino has been beaten multiple times just by one Spider-Man. You're saying it like it's an amazing accomplishment.
Bioelectricity. Wow. Gotta be honest, little jealous.
Just like the previous game, Peter is always eating pizza on top of everyone to see. How is it that no civilians saw their faces? They're really not that high.
Think we should run tests tomorrow? A little voltage analysis?
Oh, man. Yeah, sorry. I've been meaning to tell you, I'm not gonna be around for the next few weeks.
And you waited till now to tell him.
Yeah, sorry. I've been meaning to tell you, I'm not gonna be around for the next few weeks.
Translation: we need to get you up to speed before Spider-Man 2 comes out. You need to be on your own so you can learn the ways of Spider-Man. If you don't, Venom will eat you alive.
I will never get used to you doing that.
Hey, look. Check it. Christmas present from Spider-Man.
Open it. Dude, put it on. I'll cover you. What? Never seen a guy change clothes?
Man, they weren't even looking at your direction. Peter, what is that? Can we go back to the previous game for a second? You rushed that entire suit. You built it in minutes. This suit, you took your time building it. Miles may be more of a sidekick for now, but that doesn't mean you have to dress him up like a 5-year-old kid getting ready for bed. Look at that. Tell me that doesn't look like pajamas.
Huh. They did a search for new forms. What were they gonna do with it?
Damn, Miles, real slow on that spider sense.
That doorbell's been broken for years.
But you just moved here. How do you know that?
Finn?
Hey, fixed your doorbell.
It's so good to see you. How are you? It's been like...
Months. A lot's changed.
Yeah, it really has.
Is that our guest of honor? Come on in, you two. Dinner's almost ready. Finn, I'm so glad you could make it.
Thanks for inviting me, Miss Morales.
We missed you. Well, this one especially.
Hi.
Finn, this is Genki, my friend from Brooklyn Visions Academy. Genki, this is Finn, my best friend. My other best friend.
Oh yeah, you guys won the middle school science fair at County, right? You made a,
Energy converter?
Jinx!
The wiring in this building is such a mess.
I'll check the circuit breaker.
Hold on. Didn't Rhino take out all the lights in the city? That looked like a massive blackout that would have taken a long time to fix. How were all the lights back up so quickly?
Bioelectricity can take down Rhino. But can it save Christmas dinner? Come on. It worked. Oh man, those lights are bright. Did not think this through.
Yeah, and there's nobody outside. I get it's Christmas Eve, but there's at least one person outside. I would know. I lived in New York all my life.
Finn, tell us everything you've been up to. You still in robotics club?
I had to quit, but I've been studying biotech on my own.
Nerd.
Ugh, says the guy who has to wear an ascot to school.
hey, only on Tuesdays.
Does your brother Rick still work for Roxxon?
I don't know how anyone could work there after seeing your last campaign ad.
Yeah, make it obvious that something wrong happened and try to play it off with a fake deflection.
Reminds me. Genki, you have a certain flair for social media. Could you spread the word about tomorrow's rally?
Yeah, we'll be trending by midnight.
Sometimes it feels like Simon Krieger's my real opponent. Roxxon has so much influence here, but they don't answer to anyone except their shareholders. Harlem needs someone to fight for the community.
Lady, get over yourself. You just moved into this neighborhood.
Welcome to Friendly Neighborhood 1.0. It lets New Yorkers directly request your help and report crimes in progress.
Nice UI.
Okay, I have some questions for this. As of right now, there's only one Spider-Man. Approximately, there are 330,000 people living in Harlem alone. What if some of those people decided to troll Miles? What if Miles is in the middle of something and someone dies because Miles can't be in two places at once? It's a lot of issues to handle if I'm being honest.
Request came from a guy named Aaron Davis.
Wait, what? That's my uncle.
The app was just now finalized and Prowler was literally the first person to sign an assignment.
Come on, trust the New York subway. Yes!
There's no conductor on that train. So how's the train moving if no one is moving it?
Well, if you need me, I'm a phone call away. And a cross-Atlantic flight, but it's fine. Sure, man. Oh, and thanks for the gift. It is awesome.
No, it wasn't.
It's a web work. Hey.
These bombs were to set a big enough explosion to destroy these train tracks. I don't see how shooting the webs reduced the explosion these bombs were to cause.
Spider-Man?
Huh? You can't have him! Don't you know it's rude to interrupt the bonding process?
Let me explain something about this Venom ability. It's so strong that Miles can kill Electro, someone who is capable of shooting millions of volts. Miles not only punched that guy with a massive force, but also electrocuted him ferociously. How is he still alive? Did he just overpower Spider-Man just now? These minions are unbelievable. What an excellent positioning of a ladder right there. That's definitely not a way to get sued to oblivion or anything.
Something going on with him? You guys fight or something?
No. No fight.
Finn.
It's fine.
Character says it's fine when it's really not cliche. You know, as much as I love critiquing these games, I have to give some merits here. For example, the gorgeous work Insomniac did for this game. Even if it's not as long as its predecessor, it's just as fun and just as gorgeous.
Buenas noches, vecinos. Do you remember what we lost when Roxxon bulldozed this block?
Hey, you
Let me
okay?
remind you.
Yeah, it's just last time we did one of these, my bad.
Best hand-rolled ice cream in New York City. And Junipero's daycare.
It'll be okay, man. Your mom's got people looking out for her.
St. Teresa's Church, whose choir built
Plus,
Roxxon
now
every
you're
Sunday.
Spider.
Even now, Roxxon is transporting Newform, its experimental fuel, across the city. But they won't tell us the risks.
Yeah, about that. You're complaining Roxxon is doing something huge in front of an audience, but you have Roxxon guards right near you. Basically, you're talking crap about them, getting people to be against them, while Roxxon guards are protecting you. I don't get the logic here. How wasn't Finn getting electrocuted? It can't be because her tech is protecting her. Miles just zapped the souls out of these two.
Stabilizing it. Get down!
Okay, so Miles' Venom destroyed the new form containers, but didn't destroy the one that he grabbed with the Venom. Nice.
Everybody get out! Everybody off! Don't worry, I got you! No!
Sorry, Insomniac, you are not going to pull a fast one on me. I'm from New York. I can tell you that these city buses don't have a back view glass. That's where the engine is located.
Oh, no! I can stop this!
Okay, so Miles is clearly showing he can lift thousands of pounds. Spider-Man is no joke when it comes to strength, but if he can pull together 7,500 pounds like this, why is he struggling with anyone in this game? He can easily deal with Finn, which turned out to be the biggest threat in the whole game. I understand a hero needs a challenge, but a female character with tech that is destroyed every time Miles punches it shouldn't be no match. Someone like Venom will definitely give Miles a run for his money, let alone Green Goblin in Spider-Man 3, but Finn is not it.
Everyone's safe. After the explosion, the bridge started
You've got eyes on the other Spider-Man. Please advise.
What's going on?
I have no idea.
Copy.
No! No, I'm not your enemy.
What are you doing? He saved us.
Hey, leave him alone.
I'm recording this. You're watching.
Put that phone away now. I said put that phone away now.
This Roxxon guard is definitely a Democrat.
Leave them. This is your last warning.
I saved them.
What the hell?
Listen, I get you can say Miles was scared to the point he unlocked something he didn't know he had, but during the year of practicing, you're telling me he's just now figuring out these new abilities?
What happened to Roxxon being here for us?
Didn't your uncle warn you about what would happen?
There was an explosion.
Alright. But if Roxxon shows up, you run. got it? They'll look for someone to blame for all this, and it won't just be the Tinkerer.
Okay.
I would love to know how Krieger didn't bother to shut everything off so he can get his hands on this phone. I mean, it's the only device with 100% proof he's responsible for one too many deaths. Deaths he kept secret to protect his name.
Okay. Core dump's a two-person job. You start to override here, I confirm it there. Step 1 in wiping new form from existence.
Any regret? Destroying the thing you made?
You've seen me lately, right? Let's make the world safer.
Ready?
Ready.
Triggering override in 3, 2...
Ben!
That wasn't me!
Industrial sabotage, Rick? Really? No one's gonna care about a few sick people uptown or a dead engineer. You're just the cost of doing business.
No! No, no, no!
I can stop him! I can stop this!
No! No! Rick! Rick, no!
No! Ben! Don't look!
Someone else is in there. Find out.
Rick was trying to save people. And Krieger...
Okay, so after Miles sees this, he doesn't immediately upload this video to an online storage in case something happens to the phone. Not only Miles, but Finn as well. They're both very capable of dealing with tech as they've shown. It's not so hard.
It's like... It's... Dare me...
I'm surprised that phone was still on to begin with. It should have been fried as soon as Miles drained the power from that generator.
You need to lay low. Don't trust anybody, and don't take off that mask. Wait till Roxxon finds a better target.
I can't lay low. I still need to find Finn.
Your friend's the Tinkerer. No wonder you care so much about this.
It's not just that. I'm... Protecting New York is my job.
Use Finn. Tell her you want to join the underground.
You just told me don't take off the mask.
Don't tell her you're Spider-Man. Go to her as a friend.
No, she's too smart for that.
You'd be surprised. People get stupid when they care about someone. Like you're being stupid now.
If I told her the truth...
I told your dad the truth. Thought he'd have my back.
He thought he had your back. He's a cop who swore to serve and protect the city of New York. You're an assassin. You've killed people. Remember what he told Miles about Roxxon?
Listen, I did some work for Roxxon a while back. You don't want to mess with these guys.
It doesn't make sense to protect the killer. It's definitely not smart to have a killer near your family. Even if you don't mean to harm your brother and his family, you still have enemies.
I was really glad you called. I needed a break.
From what?
Oh, just... stuff.
So, I went to your folks' old shop. Thought you might be there. Looked like there might have been some kind of fight just before I got there. I went inside, looked around. Found out about Rick.
You know, as smart as Finn is, I'm surprised she didn't realize Miles is Spider-Man from this moment. Before Miles found out about Rick, he had to break a brick wall. A regular teenage kid wasn't going to break through that wall.
What else did you find out?
I want to help you. But you gotta talk to me.
Hey Miles, remember what you said to Finn?
Next time we hang, no secrets. Okay?
You have to be honest with her as well. She trusted you with her secrets and hideout, and here you are taking advantage of her. Being betrayed by the only brother she has left. Listening to the Prowler is always going to be bad advice.
Maybe I could join your club? Crew? Team?
I don't know.
You know, Rick was... He was the best. I get why you're doing this. If you want my help, I'm all in. If not, no worries. Your secret is safe with me.
You're a good friend, Miles. Okay, let's go.
Just like that. In your head, Miles is just a regular teenage kid who is much smarter than an average teenager, incapable of fighting people in the underground or Roxxon guards. And you're just going to let him in just like that. Okay.
You'll need to prove yourself to the underground. I'll show you how when we get to Fisk Tower.
You're set up in the Kingpin's office space?
After he went to prison, the feds seized his property. They haven't gotten around to selling it, so we moved in.
Sorry, but that is not how real estate works. Property costs money. Space costs money. Fisk Tower is huge. It costs hundreds of millions of dollars. You're telling me the government just abandoned all that money?
How'd you get involved in all this? The underground, the Tinkerer.
Tinkerer's a nod to my role. I built everything. The masks, the weapons.
Programmable matter.
Yeah, but how? With what money? You still need money to build these weapons and tech that regular people won't see throughout their lifetime. Finn says she made a deal with the underground, but she seems to take over for them now. Where is the money coming from? Okay, let me go all out on this one. 1, Miles could have slipped and fell off the crane because he is balancing on ice. Of course, Miles will survive easily, but Finn doesn't know that. 2, a regular person cannot, I repeat, he cannot survive a landing like this. You can clearly tell Miles hit his jaw on that ledge. The impact alone will kill a regular grown man, let alone a damn kid. 3, you're going to tell me Finn landed that jump safely without any tech? You're going to tell me that all the underground minions landed that jump safely? Man, I get this is a game, but this is ridiculous.
Is that a programmable matter sword?
New enemies, new solutions.
You mean Spider-Man, right?
This week's most unwelcome surprise.
Surprise? There's been 2 Spider-Mans for a year at this point. How are you surprised about facing at least 1 Spider-Man?
Who are you texting?
My mom. Yeah, she needs me at home.
Right now? Really?
Yeah, her wrist is in a cast. I need to help with dinner.
Did you tell her I'm... Thanks. You can head out that way. See you back here soon?
Alright, so at this point, Miles explains he has to go. Once he leaves, somehow Spider-Man pops up out of nowhere. Nobody puts 2 and 2 together. I feel like the devs purposely lowers everyone's IQ to make a story. I would like to know how Finn didn't see Miles crawling on the ceiling. Not only that, but she doesn't see him on top of this platform. I mean, look at this. It's right in front of her.
I need power. Generators, car batteries, whatever you can find. Bring them to the theater.
You know what I love about this? Tinkerer and her minions were literally a couple feet away. Why didn't any of them come back to see what happened? I know very well they heard this fight. Where did all these people come from? There were only 2 people left in the room.
How about we use our words? How about you stop being so flingy?
How about we use our brains? Miles, if you're willing to show her your identity, why didn't you take off your mask? Finn, I need to know how you didn't recognize Miles' voice. Okay, so Finn is literally causing chaos. Destroying cars, causing multiple of explosions, and causing people a lot of property damage. This will not be brought up later on. Also, there were some people outside and nobody got hurt from all of this.
Tinkerer, I gotta tell you something. Slow down.
Here we go again. You could have just said, hey, it's Miles. I just need you to stop causing so much destruction. Someone can get hurt.
Give me one good reason not to end you.
My mom would be very upset.
Miles?
Can we just...
You 2 on the roof! Freeze!
Sorry, but Finn is not that fast. She never showed she has tech that makes her invisible, teleport. She never even showed that she has Batman abilities, but she just completely vanished. Miles is capable of shooting his webs now, but a few seconds ago his web shooters didn't work.
That was a hell of a way to tell me you're Spider-Man. What if I'd killed you?
You want me to feel bad because you almost killed me?
I want you to stop lying to me. I let you in the underground because I thought you understood.
I do understand. What Krieger did to Rick? Roxxon needs to pay. Not like this.
This is the only way I can beat him. I need you to look the other way.
Finn, I think you're confusing Miles for a Democrat. You're trying to blow up a block that will kill people. Is that not self-explanatory?
The first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna... Wow. That is awesome. Are those involuntary defenses? Oh man, that's hot. You see, I'm gonna get that mask off you. And then I'm gonna find out what makes you tick.
So you couldn't get the mask off while he was knocked out? Are you aware that you made armor for Rhino so he won't get shocked by Miles anymore? You couldn't use the same tech that prevents you from being shocked? You couldn't use rubber gloves? Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the gym. Leg day, can't skip it. Get her to tell us where my new form is. Yeah. Can't really open the plaza without it. Oh, and use him.
Time to finish what we started on the bridge.
No cameras now.
You know, guys, if you wanted to kill Miles, you should have just shot him in the head. Of course, Insomniac wasn't going to do that, so they added a fresh coating plot of armor. I love how the game doesn't let Miles die here. I mean, I'm playing the hardest difficulty, so surely the devs could have allowed a death penalty since it's the hardest difficulty. Can someone explain to me how Finn didn't get electrocuted to death here? It's not like Miles was controlling who to hit. What makes it even more sinful is the fact that Finn broke free from that. So someone like Prowler doesn't see Miles in the corner of his eyes? He has some major high level tech within that suit. You're going to tell me his suit won't detect Miles or Finn?
One thing. Did you ever think about calling me to tell me you were Spider-Man?
Miles, you're a smart kid. Super intelligent, I say. But you couldn't just say yes every single day. I just didn't know how to break it to you. Sounds easy enough. Miles thought about it and spoke to Genki about telling Finn multiple times.
No, no, no!
Go to hell.
Let's talk about Miles' injury here. There's absolutely no reason why he should be grunting in pain when he can withstand unexplainable damage. Remember when both Peter and Miles were on Rhino trying to stop him and Miles was sent flying probably 100 miles per hour directly hitting metal and took it like it was absolutely nothing? Here we have Miles getting hurt because he broke through what seems to be concrete at a much slower speed. This is only to give Finn the upper hand and lay out Miles.
You screwed up the bridge! Go inside lab! Got me kidnapped!
Finn, I know you're pissed, but you just broke the rule of 3 cliche.
Can't let you go back out there.
So you would just watch him sleep like a creep? I get you're trying to protect your nephew, but this is not it. I appreciate the fact that he can use the camouflage ability in a boss fight, but the fact that Prowler's just randomly teleporting and shooting is a bit odd. It would have been much better if he stayed still and listened to Miles' movements and then attacked when he located Miles.
Do you have tickets for the special exhibit?
Oh, our project is on display. Didn't think we needed tickets.
You do, and we're sold out. Can't let you go upstairs.
Okay, 2 cents here. 1, how is it that they need a ticket when their project is on display to be presented? 2, how did Miles and Finn know they required a ticket to go in? I'm certain the one that funded this event will let everyone know. This is just to make the game longer.
They're in Tails Bodega. I'm close. but I need to take care of Roxxon and the underground before the streets are safe.
Miles, do I need to remind you that Finn is unaware of what she's going to do in a little bit? It's best to forget these Roxxon guards and underground minions and head to Finn before all of Harlem gets disintegrated. Let's take out some sins right now. First of all, Insomniac, you guys make the lighting in this game match perfection. It's gorgeous on every frame, the reflection, the smoke in the air, the tiny particles flying around. Everything combined just makes the game fun to look at. I can't wait to see what Spider-Man 2 will look like. Also, I seen the final boss battle in the previous game because of how easy it was. It was predictable. Even on my first playthrough, I didn't die once. Now, there's some rumors out there saying that Spider-Man 2 will be delayed a bit because the final boss battle will not only be dark, but long and difficult. That sounds like a dream come true. Devs, please take as long as you want to develop the game. As for this boss battle, it was much longer, way more difficult, and very satisfying compared to its predecessor. I love seeing companies learn and improve.
Don't you see what the reactor's doing?
Destroying the plaza! Tearing down Krieger's monument!
Finn, you're trying to blow up Roxxon Plaza. If people weren't around, this is still an act of terrorism. All you needed to do was go to the cops with evidence and Simon would still get arrested. I mean, it's not like Roxxon will cease to exist because of this building. Simon has money as well as insurance and power. He even says it in the final phase of this battle, so all of this is really for nothing.
Oh, hey, Battle Royale, my favorite. Just wanted to chime in and let...
First of all, the building is getting ripped apart from these two fighting. How are the speakers still working?
This building blows. Hell, we'll be fine if all of Harlem blows. I mean, do you have any idea what kind of insurance we've got? The optics being the victims of a terrorist attack? Yep, Roxxon Plaza. Coming soon, Roxxon City. Alright, later, kids.
I have to stop him!
You just heard what he said.
More I'll destroy!
Finn didn't get damaged from this.
I gave you every chance to leave! Don't make me kill you! You can't win!
Okay, Finn, I know you're arrogant, but let's go back to the bridge. Miles pretty much showed you he's far above you in strength. He can literally punch your head off. Miles' speed is far above yours. The way he dodges you while you complain about him dodging says it all. He also has electricity that will light you up and put you on top of a Christmas tree. Believe me, if Miles wanted it, he would beat you. He just doesn't want to hurt Finn. This is why it's unfair to have Miles go up against not only a girl, but his best friend from his childhood. This is kind of like Batman versus Superman. Batman kept fighting while Superman kept begging to stop. It's not fair.
This shouldn't be happening!
I can stop it!
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I get Miles survives this. As I said before, Miles' durability is stronger than those 2000 Nokia phones. But how does Finn survive this fall? I don't care if Miles is protecting her from the fall. If I'm Miles falling while holding someone and we both drop to concrete, best believe that person will die from the impact. Honestly, what I love most about this game is how they showed Miles from not believing in himself to telling P he's unable to do the Spider-Man thing without him, to literally saving all of Harlem on his own. I know I keep adding merits to this video, but come on, can you blame me?
What are you...
It's okay. Just let go. Let go.
Miles! Oh, God! Say something!
Is everyone okay?
We're safe. All of us.
So young.
Hey, get out of here, kid. We'll take care of them.
Did you see his face?
You and everybody in this part of Manhattan was going to be vaporized to corpse, and the first thing you asked was about his face? This is pretty much the media, everybody.
Come on, those are clearly deep fakes. They're deep fakes. You understand me? Do you have any idea who I am? I will own you.
Yeah, we know who you
I will own you. Do you hear me?
You know, maybe I'm the only one who felt this way, but Insomniac must have been inspired by Pixar movies. Let's go to the introduction to the game where he met Pete and Miles. A bad guy portraying the good and decent side of him. Stinky Pete, anybody? How about Water News? Let's move on to where we see the giant reactor for the first time. Yeah, that doesn't give us a big Hero 6 combined with Wall-E vibe. Or now with the antagonist of the story shows they have been defeated and ends the game with a good hero-like vibe at the very end of the movie. There's no reason to send this, I just want to know if I'm the only one.
Man, I still can't get over that suit.
And I still can't get over those pajamas you gave him.
Pete, does this job ever get easier?
Some of it, yeah. Some things never get easier, though.
Who are you?
You really have no idea, do you, Bruce?